Dear students, I hope you all are doing well. In our previous chapter, we have studied about nutrition in plants, isn't it? We learned that plants can prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis, but animals cannot do that. How do the animals get their food? Animals get their food from plants either directly by eating plants, for example, sheep, goat, cow, elephant, giraffe, etc., or indirectly by eating animals that eat plants, for example, tiger, lion, etc. Some animals eat both plants and animals, for example, human being. All organisms, including humans, require food for growth, repair, and functioning of the body. Animal nutrition includes nutrient requirement, mode of intake of food, and its utilization in the body. Okay, dear students, is the way of taking food is common in all the living beings? Definitely no. The mode of taking food into the body varies in different organisms. Bees and hummingbirds suck the nectar of plants. Infants of human and many other animals feed on mother's milk. Snakes, like the python, swallow the animals they prey upon. Some aquatic animals filter tiny food particles floating nearby and feed upon them. Do you know the mechanism in our body for the digestion of food? It is amazing. Now let us learn and understand the digestion in human body. Digestion in human body takes place in 5 steps. First one ingestion, second one digestion, third one absorption, fourth one assimilation, and fifth one egestion. Now let us study about them. We take in food through the mouth, digest and utilize it. The food passes through a continuous canal which begins at the buccal cavity and ends at the anus. The canal can be divided into 6 various compartments. They are buccal cavity, food pipe or esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine ending in the rectum, and the anus. These parts together form the alimentary canal or digestive tract. The inner walls of the stomach and the small intestine and the various glands associated with the canal, such as salivary glands, the liver, and the pancreas, secrete digestive juices. The digestive juices convert complex substances of food into simpler ones. The digestive tract and the associated glands together constitute the digestive system. Now let us know what happens to the food in different parts of the digestive tract. Food is taken into the body through the mouth. The process of taking food into the body is called ingestion. We chew the food with the teeth and break it into small pieces. For cutting and biting food, we have teeth called incisors. For piercing and tearing the food, we have canines. For chewing and grinding, we have premolars and molars. Now the food enters into the food pipe or esophagus. The food pipe runs along the neck and the chest, and food is pushed down by movement of the wall of the food pipe. Now the food enters into the stomach. It is a thick walled bag. Its shape is like a flattened J, and it is the widest part of the alimentary canal. It receives food from the food pipe at one end and opens into the small intestine at the other. The inner lining of the stomach secretes mucus, hydrochloric acid, and digestive juices. The mucus protects the lining of the stomach. The acid kills many bacteria that enter along with the food and makes the medium in the stomach acidic and helps the digestive juices to act. The digestive juices break down the proteins into simpler substances. The small intestine is highly coiled and it is about 7.5 meters long. It receives secretions from the liver and the pancreas. Besides, its wall also secretes juices. The liver is a reddish brown gland situated in the upper part of the abdomen on the right side. It is the largest gland in the body. It secretes bile juice that is stored in a sac called the gallbladder. The bile plays an important role in the digestion of fats. The pancreas is a large cream colored gland located just below the stomach. The pancreatic juice acts on carbohydrates, fats, and proteins and changes them into simpler forms. The partly digested food now reaches the lower part of the small intestine where the intestinal juice completes the digestion of all components of the food. The carbohydrates get broken into simpler sugars such as glucose, fats into fatty acids and glycerol, and proteins into amino acids. The digested food can now pass into the blood vessels in the wall of the intestine. This process is called absorption. The inner walls of the small intestine have thousands of finger-like outgrowths. These are called villi. The villi increase the surface area for absorption of the digested food. Each villus has a network of thin and small blood vessels close to its surface. The surface of the villi absorbs the digested food materials. The absorbed substances are transported via the blood vessels to different organs of the body where they are used to build complex substances such as the proteins required by the body. This is called assimilation. In the cells, glucose breaks down with the help of oxygen into carbon dioxide and water, and energy is released. The food that remains undigested and unabsorbed enters into the large intestine. The large intestine is wider and shorter than small intestine. It is about 1.5 meter in length. Its function is to absorb water and some salts from the undigested food material. The remaining waste passes into the rectum and remains there as semi-solid feces. The fecal matter is removed through the anus from time to time. This is called egestion. Dear students, till now we have studied the digestion in human body. In the next class we shall meet again. Till then, bye. Take care, stay home, stay safe.